Your name and age and what are you looking for in a man?
Hi, I'm Natalie. I'm 38 years old. Simply, I'm looking for a man that wants to be with me. I'm looking for someone that's loyal, that's faithful. It sounds like a dog, but it's just like I want someone that wants to be there and wants to be in a relationship. Yeah.
Your name and age and what are you looking for in a man?
My name is Sophia, I'm 36, and someone who's loyal, God-fearing, doesn't, a great communicator, um, support, just a great person, and a good personality. Yeah.
Over here. Oh, look back. So why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just fought because I'm just not feeling it. I mean, I'm getting kind of like a nonchalant vibe, like I said, it's cool. So, but, I don't know. I'm just not feeling it.
She's spot on. Are you nonchalant or?
I'm chill. I don't want to get too high or too low.
Okay. She's someone that you like.
She's good looking. Like I don't know if I would approach her out in public or anything like that, but she is. She's okay.
So what would make you not want to approach her?
Not sure. It's just not my type. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, she looks good. She's cute, but it's just like this cute girl. I don't know.
Fair enough. All right. Well, let's just stay here. We got 3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
What's the best and the worst thing about dating?
Okay. So what's the best and worst thing about dating you? Let's start here.
The best thing is I'm super supportive, smart, and I can hold somebody down. The worst thing is I can't think of anything. Just a little clingy maybe sometimes.
Your home is your happy place until you come back to bad odors. Use Febreze plug-in. It has a microchip that alternates between 2 scents to fight odors and provide freshness for up to 50 days. Try Febreze Plug.
Donald, where's JD? I've not heard my baby's voice.
The best and worst.
She's sleeping.
The best thing about dating me is I'm funny, I'm supportive. I would say the worst thing about dating me, and I've heard it across the board, is that I choose not to cook. And I do know that a lot of men I've run into that do hate that, but I don't.
You don't cook?
Daily.
So what do you eat?
You eat out every day? All right.
It's so expensive to eat something.
It really is.
Every day is so expensive.
I'm done.
Did you wake him up?
Love to travel, yoga.
You went to wake him up.
You think they're not flexible wake up?
I don't know. I guess when I'm serious about you, I'm serious.
Hi, sweetie.
So,
Good morning. You know what is that morning? Good morning.
Honey, it's a bird.
Hmm?
It's a bird.
Okay, go and sleep if you want to sleep. Go and sleep.
I just wasn't feeling the connection.
Okay.
I know it's like really like speed dating, but even just like you don't really seem to want to be here. It's kind of an odd feeling. Like just like she said, like it was very nonchalant, and it's like whatever. And so it's just kind of just like I don't feel any kind of energy. Yeah.
She's someone that's your type? And why not?
he's saying no to everybody. He's just mad.
You don't want to be there.
And I'm popping over here as well. Why?
I'm just a happy person. I like to laugh and smile a lot, and you have not smiled at any of us once. That's all. But other than that, I like all your other qualities. I like that you have a job, and then you have all your vending machines, and all that. You're definitely my type. I smile a little bit.
Mom,
She's someone that's your
shit.
type. And why not?
What is your type?
Maybe give me this his type. Yeah.
He don't have a type. He
He's
He just mad that they're not picking him as his type.
And,
He honestly, I would cross over him. He's full of it. He's really full of it.
out here right now. I mean, I'm not disrespecting him, I'm just, yeah.
Of course, teachers on.
I'm gonna pop it over here, so I don't know how to make it. I know.
Yeah, you pointed back there, so, yeah.
Thank you, thank you. Let's head on back. All right, well, that is all the balloons popped. Thank you so much for coming on. I'll take the mic. Let's give it up for ladies.
Georgia, I'm in Georgia.
All right, let's bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. Do we have your name?
Oh, hell.
And Darnell, how old are you?
I'm 47 years of age.
47, and what do you do?
I am an entrepreneur. I'm a stand-up comedian, actor, entertainer,
no.
podcaster.
He ain't about to get all them balloons hot.
I actually enjoy spending time with my friends, family. I like to draw, I like to laugh.
Just look older.
I like to eat. I like to travel as well, and I like to just learn things.
Okay, what do you look for in a woman?
I look for, at the end of the day, a virtuous woman. If I have to tell you what that means, then I just know you're not for me.
Okay, and deal breakers?
Deal breakers, being dismissive, not being open-minded, and a woman that doesn't have God in her life in any type of way.
Okay, all right, so we did get pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. Okay, your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Hi, I'm Shahir, 35, and I just popped because I think you're just a little too small for me, and I think a little too old, but that's it.
Respectful, that's
But
respect.
you're a handsome guy.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she is. She's a beautiful lady. I like the outfit, put it on. Yeah, I just didn't get to know her, but yeah.
Thank you.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Janae Moore, I'm 33, and I popped a balloon because, yeah, a little bit too old for me. I mean, what she said. I didn't know what she said. And it's like you're older and you have this, like, young guy swag, which is fine. It's fine, but it's like, yeah, you feel that.
Respect that, yeah.
She's someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's beautiful. I just came to something comfortable. I'm probably gonna get that. I don't know a lot of 47. I don't know what a lot of people mentality think 47 look like now, but it's different, you know. It's not coming in the Easter outfit, you know what I'm saying, with keys out jingling, but I just put on what I feel comfortable for the day. But I can put it on casual as well. I'm very versatile, but I just came comfortable today.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Jessica, I'm 36, and I think you look pretty good put together. I actually don't think the outfit. I love the scarf.
Thank you, appreciate it.
You definitely look like a creator. I love that you're ambitious with all of the things that you do. I just don't find you attractive.
Respect.
Okay, and now, is she someone that you find attractive?
No, I didn't feel a mutual chemistry either, you know. Beautiful woman, she put together well. I just, not my type, yeah. I just didn't have a spark or anything.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Liz, I'm 36. You're just a little too old. Just a little too sorry. But like you said, you're put together, you're handsome. Just a little too old.
What about for her? She's someone that's your type?
Respectfully, she's a beautiful woman, just I didn't have a spark or any, like, you know, the same thing, so it's mutual.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Nikki, 33. Just your height, that's all. You have a great smile. I like that you're an entrepreneur, but just a little look for me. I'm sorry.
And did we ask your height?
I am the 5'5" Idris, man. I swear, bro. I get it. The height, man. The height is a killer. I get it all the time.
But
Like,
you have a great smile. I just, you just, I like how you pick that up.
never know. Never know. Judge a book by the book at the cover. You don't know.
She's someone that's your type?
She is a beautiful woman, put together well. I love like the glitter, the little color coordination. coordination and everything, you know, sparking, you know, we're good. Absolutely, yeah, beautiful smile.
He's nice.
Your name and age and my gender popping your balloon.
Hi, I'm Natalie, I'm 38 years old. I popped the balloon initially because you said you're an entrepreneur, and then you listed a number of other things after, but like, as an entrepreneur, like, what are you selling or what are you doing? Because it sounds like you set up a whole bunch of
Girl, shut up.
hobbies.
Actually, I make money in everything that I do. Yeah, I do comedy shows, I do podcasting, yeah, so I'm an actor, I just shot a movie, just released a movie, so yeah,
Okay.
no hobbies, these are everything I'm passionate about, and I make income off of what I do. It's not a hobby.
Okay, yeah, it just sounded like that. So that was my initial thought beside, like I said, trying to get the whole notion of what I used to be, what I'm used to, so that was very good. She's
You gotta ask. These people do be lying.
Like the little outfit, the shoes, complimenting the fit, you know,
What? She hates it in the passion.
it looks good.
I don't know what.
It looks good.
I bought you one. Thank you.
Alright, your name and age and my gender popping your balloon.
Sophia, 36. Maybe it speaks to height, probably, but I love everything that you do. I'm a creative as well. I do a lot of different things, and yeah, I think that was about it. Maybe the age now. That's about it. Yeah. But I love black and white. I love black and white. It's my favorite.
Yeah, look for something neutral. Right.
She's someone that's your type.
Yeah, you know, I think all of the women came out, they're all beautiful, I just, you know, didn't get to know anybody, but it is what it is, you know, respectfully.
Thank you. Okay, let's head on back. Unfortunately, that's all the balloons popped, but thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for her, lady.
Sorry. It's okay, so I imposter. My bow dry.
This episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. If you'd like to be featured in any of our upcoming episodes, make sure you click on that link in the description box below and fill out the form to be considered. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you all next time.
When you're the chief operating officer every day, it feels like an uphill battle. But with SAP, AI engines use all the right data to make sure you're ready for whatever lies ahead.
You still pee?
I've been going. I haven't had a chance to like sleep. And it's just catching up to me. Do you have Peacock?
Peacock?
No.
You wanna watch Love Island or?
Yeah, but you know what? The people at work just got me into it. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And so now that's all they talk about. So they're like, you should watch it so we can talk about it.
That's all I've been watching.
I started on season 7, so I can watch it on my laptop though.
If you wanna sleep, you can sleep, okay?
Okay, thank you. I don't know where my head might go.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's your host Arlette and we are back with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love.
Still gotta pack to the kids.
Beautiful single ladies. Make some
It looks like you're going really fast.
Whatever it is, do not hop in the
Yeah,
balloon.
fast.
Hover.
Yeah.
It's so pretty.
You like it?
Oh my god, I love it.
Go ahead and pop your balloon.
I'm excited.
It's so pretty.
I'm excited. I can't wait to see how the hair holds up.
Alright, so let's go ahead and bring out our first single
I'm so
guy.
The hair feels good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hair feels good.
Have you
Oh,
hold
no,
out
that's
what's your
not.
name?
Oh, wait,
My name is
that's
Troy.
Oh, yeah, it's nice and long too. Oh, no. What is this man got going on?
I'm a family nurse practitioner with over 7 years of experience, and I also recently started my own company, Hotline Health. It's a telemedicine company geared towards men, but I'm qualified to help everyone. And I just love being an entrepreneur and helping the community, and so I do.
That's
I just love to travel, doing, of course, experiences, either in the Caribbean or Italy. I just love the experiences. I'm spontaneous. I'm also a adrenaline junkie, so either from hang gliding, scuba diving, river rafting, jet ski, and then basic also like
I gotta figure out what this shirt is. You got on
just
looking
eating,
shoes.
nice cuisines.
Nice, nice. Now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
For first and foremost, a Christian woman, mainly, love God.
I'm coming. No, no.
Plus,
Just taking my brush and snacks.
and also,
Okay.
hold a note. I
Got me
love to
doing
sing,
it.
and so
You just
maybe
woke up
a
one.
little duet would be nice. And go from there, and mainly someone
I'm coming back, brush your mouth,
that
okay?
is good and just a sweet person.
What are some of your deal breakers?
Mainly someone who smokes, and just not a pleasant attitude, and someone who can just be peaceful, but also loves to try new things and just have fun.
Alright, well, we did get 2 compliments. Head on over there, see why they're so awesome. You can have your name and age.
Hi, babyface. My name is Layla Elise. I'm 29.
And Layla, Elise, what do you do?
I'm a real estate investor, and I also just got into project management.
So why did you end up popping your balloon?
So I really love your demeanor. Very calm, very welcoming. I feel very comfortable.
Appreciate it.
Unfortunately, we just don't align in terms of like the church. I am an adrenaline junkie too.
Okay.
But yeah, the church has a big thing we went in line. I think it's very foundational. It's very important.
Yes.
And then
I respect that definitely.
Now, is Layla Elise someone that you're tired of?
Yes, definitely. She's beautiful. I love the color she has. The compliments I love.
Thank you. Let me just get one more down over here. Let's head on over.
I can't take this.
Kendra, I'm 29. Kendra, what do you do?
I work in sports. I'm the head of a marketplace for an United network.
Very nice. And now, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just not aligned religiously, but you're dressed so nice.
So nice.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Well done. No.
And
Look at his socks. I'm done. She's playing games.
Like shoes, so definitely.
She's playing games. I'm like, this is so nice.
quite a few balloons left and popped. Go ahead and ask these ladies a question. Just help them out. Something very gentle.
Definitely. So, what would you say is one interesting or unique thing about yourself?
Okay, let's start right on over here. If we can have your name and age first.
Hi, babyface. I'm Serena. And
His name is Babyface.
Serena, what do you do?
I work a regular 9 to 5. I drive coach buses, and also I'm a full-time student for pre-nursing.
There you go. Like nursing connection.
And her question was, what's unique about yourself?
Correct. Yeah, unique or interesting about yourself.
Something interesting is that I shoot pool and I work out 5 to 6 days a week. Yeah.
So right over here, your name and age.
Jordan, I'm 27.
Jordan, what do you do?
I'm a therapist and I also own a small business.
Do you want to just go ahead and answer his question?
Yeah, so aside from being a therapist, I'm really into herbalism. I'm actually working towards becoming a registered herbalist, and I think that's very interesting.
Awesome.
Let's go on over here. Your name and age.
My name is Candy and I'm 29.
Hello.
Kenny, what do you do?
I am an HR professional and I am also a travel advisor.
Okay. If you want to just answer his question.
Absolutely. So one interesting thing about me is that I love travel as well. So I think that's one of the things that we can really connect on is just being able to travel. And I truly believe in living life and not just existing. So I think that's important to really experience life.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Totally agree.
also pretty nerdy things, like Lord of the Rings as well. So that's what, yeah.
Awesome, thank you.
Let's go. I'm sorry. Lastly, over here, your name and age.
My name is Naya, but I go by
We have
Nicole
10 more
Kennedy. I'm
hours.
26 years old. I'm
10 more?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, you have 10 more.
10 more rows?
10 more hours.
Hours to what?
To bring her.
Oh gosh. This is my kid sitter now asking if I need her today, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm playing it by ear, but I was like,
joking.
I know you are, and I was laughing because I'm like, she's braiding really fast.
I'm joking with you.
No, it's fine. I think I have a small head too.
I'm a lot of hair.
And a lot of hair, yeah. So I'm like, I don't know if I'll even need. Well, we'll see. I'm playing it by ear.
Okay, so I'm going to have
we'll be fast.
one.
Like they get out of camp for fast, so that's why I'm just like,
What
having her
time?
on stand. They get out of camp at 2:30.
And then we'll finish.
You think we'll be finished by 2?
Of course.
Oh, see, that's why I'm like, I might not even need her. But she was over yesterday to watch them, and she was supposed to do my daughter's hair for vacation, but she only had time to wash it.
Oh, she's great here.
No, if she's there helping watch the kids, I just feel like, if it is something that'll help me out, which it is, I really don't have a lot of time today. But I ended up having to have her watch the kids yesterday, and I didn't really factor that into my budget. And so I spent a lot of money on that. So I'm like hoping today I don't have to pay her, because it's like I was supposed to only need you today.
Yes.
So, sitters are expensive.
So we'll be fast.
Yeah, so I'm like, I might not need her, but now she's not going to get my daughter hair done. So now I'm going to have to do my daughter hair.
And kind of fast in a way. And yeah.
So for me, I would say probably a bird. Because I feel like I have a free spirit, and like I mentioned before, I really like to enjoy life, so I would say a bird.
I would say lions, because the lions are known to be the king of the jungle. But if you know anything about them as creatures, it's actually very the home spirit.
I would say I'm a cat, and a cat because cats are very independent. They love to sleep and love to eat. I love sleep and I love eating, and also cats sometimes need their space, but they come and they're very affectionate and they come up under you. So I'm pretty much like a cat.
Okay.
What are you talking about, girl? I'm pretty much like a cat.
I would say that for me, it would be more like a bear. I am a leader.
2 bundles for this
pretty much most
look.
of the nurture, especially being in the healthcare field.
Oh, are you doing a thingy? I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Oh, okay.
I'm completely fine.
Protect the home of loved ones.
Nice. All right. I'm going to responses in bird. Let's go ahead and talk with this.
Are you still there?
Just one.
Just one.
I'm gonna marry you now.
All right. Wait, we're talking.
I think I love all the responses. Especially with the animal and use it with jello, we smile and pose. And yeah.
No fighting, please. Yeah, now you fighting. You just woke up. No. On the jug again, if it's boiling, let me know.
One final question.
No, I'm talking to my baby. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
This is so losing. Can't wait for them to start going to school next month.
They'll be here before you know it.
Yeah, can't wait.
Oh, this is like,
Okay, ready. Okay.
what is this?
No, yes, you said I'm fine about rash today.
Okay, 2-part question. What are some qualities qualities you look for in a partner, and what do you feel is some elements for a successful relationship?
So qualities I would look for in a partner is a man that's considerate, number one. A man who has some sort of relationship with a woman figure in his life, that shows me that, you understand women and femininity. Somebody who is loving, who loves affection, a leader, a man with a plan, a love-intentional man. And the second part was
Qualities of a partner?
important things for a relationship.
Correct.
Communication, but comprehension along with communication, because you can have great communication within a relationship all day, but it's about, do you understand me when I'm talking, or do I understand you when you're talking? If it's something that bothers you, cannot bring that to you, or can you bring it to me without argument? And not every disagreement is an argument, so we're able to disagree with each other.
Okay.
All right, let's hear from you.
So I look for emotional intelligence in a man, and I know that's a very common phrase, and I think it's misused a little bit. Obviously, it's about understanding your partner, but I also think a component that a lot of people miss is understanding your own emotions and being able to articulate those and control them. So emotional intelligence on both of those levels.
Yes.
I also look for a man whose manhood is not grounded in anything external. Right? I want a man who is confident in his manhood and who he is, regardless of me or anybody else. And then I think, to answer your second question, what's important to me in a relationship is obviously communication, both ways, and also the ability to again communicate how you're feeling in a productive way.
Yes.
And then secondly, an ambitious man. Right, who's not intimidated by an ambitious woman. I'm a traditional woman, right, and I find that a lot of traditional men, although I am looking for a traditional man, they often are intimidated by an ambitious woman, so.
Yes. Got it.
All right, last girl here.
Yes, so some of the things that I look for in a man is definitely compatibility. I want to be able to have a friend, first and foremost in a relationship, so definitely compatibility. I also look for qualities, someone who has a relationship with God. So you mentioned being in church and those types of things. I do a lot of mentoring and tutoring of children, and I also am very active in the church community as well. And then also emotional intelligence, so one that has already been mentioned, but for me that's really huge because I want someone who is able to understand my emotions as a woman, understand my emotions as a partner, but also understand your own emotions and conversation or conflict and things like that. So in a relationship, I think the biggest thing is definitely emotional intelligence and communication. So again, comprehending is one thing and being able to communicate is another. So it's, both go hand in hand for me.
Definitely.
Ooh, those are good responses.
They are. They came with the heat.
Yes, they did. All right, so you have to pop one of their balloons, unfortunately. All right, where did we end up popping her balloon?
So, stars, I love the color, love the dress. Mainly just out of being a man, I just feel like I'm more gravitating to them too. But I do love the icons that you gave me in your introduction, and all of the small key things I pay attention to.
Now, why did everyone pop her?
He's a very handsome guy. He carries himself well and he speaks really well and stuff. And I love the outfit. I love for my man to have, some nice thing, classic.
I'm done. I don't understand why they liking this outfit. It's really scaring me.
Any questions for the guy? That's it right here.
I actually wanted to ask you to define in your own terms what it means to be a man, but since you already mentioned your religion, what does it mean to be a God-led man?
Godly man, definitely. So for starters, without Christ, where would we be? And so mainly for me growing up in the church, but as well as I've seen how God's hand has moved and blessed me along different trials that I've been through. And so one, using him as the leader in everything that I do, in decisions that I make, and maybe trips I want to go on, or business ventures. And so with prayer fasting sometimes, that's where I get the guidance. And so I see that it's really important, you know, so, you know, I don't get on anyone else who likes to do it on their own way, but I know with me, God is important and Christ in my life that I wouldn't be the level I am. Yeah, you're welcome.
Any questions here?
Yes, I have a lot of questions, but what do you want to do for fun?
So, like I mentioned, adrenaline, but so on a simple level, things are singing, doing karaoke, sometimes playing board games, going to like participating in a dance class, say like a Zumba or a hip hop class. So I'm definitely loving to switch things up. And so I don't like just a boring, stagnant life. And you know, there's beauty in all things. And so yeah, those are a few things to list. Yeah.
Do you go out at all or anything like that as far as like the social life and that?
Oh yes, yeah. You know, a few of my family and friends label me as a social butterfly, and so yes, I am more outside than not.
You want tissue? I'm okay, thank you. Well, yes, because I might need to blow it a little bit. Donna, man. Please come and give me tissue. Huh? Give me tissue.
All right, it is time to blow one of their balloons. Who are you?
Just on where they live.
Oh, that's a simple enough one. All right, where do you live?
I'm actually nomadic, so I said I'm a therapist, but I work fully remote. So I travel wherever I can. I'm currently staying in Texas, but that'll only be for a couple of days.
Okay.
So I'm in North Carolina, Charlotte.
Thank you so much.
Based out of Phoenix now. Originally from New York, but I'm heading out for the past few years.
Okay, with that information, we pop it.
One key question? It's really quick. No, it's not actually a question. Well, it's more of a statement, please.
Okay.
I have. Ooh. I'm just gonna say that I have a son, that's all. That's a deal breaker.
Okay, we do. I'll come back.
The sun.
Actually, no, let's go here first, then we'll go to her. Okay. So wait, we end up popping.
I really love looking up here, but I feel like when you get narrowed down to two, I want to be central. I really want you to be able to choose what's best for you.
That's fair, yeah, I'll just mention that I have a son, that's all. Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so now say he has his son, is that a deal breaker?
No, how old is your son?
18 months.
Oh, shit. 18 months?
Yeah, that might be
Her braids are pretty.
That's fair, that's fine.
I just don't do the baby mama drama, and I don't know that you have
I
any of that.
I was previously married for 11 years, but yeah, there is no toxicness, but that's not.
For the son, so I understand. No judgment.
No, for sure, that's why I want to share.
Dang.
Okay, let's head on back.
I just want to be honest here.
It's too young. Too young.
Make sure everyone match to a look, but also it's all good. I'll let brings me
And we bring it back. Okay. All right, well, let it go on balloons. But ladies, let's go ahead and give it up for him. Thank you so much. Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy.
They're about to pop it right away. Please, I'm sorry. I'll be able to show you. You're fine.
Hello. How do you hold that? What's your name?
Hello, my name is John.
John? John. Okay. What do you do?
I'm a cybersecurity engineer.
Cybersecurity engineer? Okay. Now, what do you do for fun?
Hiking. I go to a lot of tropical places. Just came back from Colombia earlier this year. I like snorkeling, so that's one of my favorite things to do. As well, in my free time, I have a lot of friends I live in Vegas as well, so I hang out with him a lot of time. It's a lot of stuff in Vegas. So like that place keeps me preoccupied regardless.
Okay, nice. And now, what are things you look for in a woman?
Oh, my wife's not my family, so hopefully she doesn't have any kids, no events or anything. We hope that she's nice and kind. She likes catering, so that she connects with. There is a spark of connection, and most important thing for me, I'm a hard worker, and I want a woman that is also a hard worker too.
Now, what are some deal breakers for you?
Like I said earlier, she has kids. That's the main deal breaker.
So we did get some pops. Going over this wedding. Pop in.
Yep.
Alright, let's start here with your name.
Hi, I'm Serena, I'm 29.
And Serena, why did you end up popping your balloon?
You said you wanted a hardworking woman, and I am not a hardworking. I don't want a job, so that's pretty much that. I'm going to leave everything hard.
Now, prior to him saying that, it was someone that
He is someone that's my type. I'm not trying to go for my type, but you are someone that I would be. Yeah.
and now, John, is she someone that's your type?
Absolutely.
Alright, so we did get another phone call. Let's go down over here. Your name.
Intermission, I'm 29.
And so what did you end up popping your balloon?
So I actually live in Scottsdale, and that is a deal breaker for me. So
Him being a baby.
yeah.
But is he someone that is your type?
Oh, absolutely. Thanks for everything.
No, is she someone that's your type? So that's yes, no, or like, okay. Let's go on over here. Name and age.
My name is Kendra, I'm 29.
And Kendra, why did you pop your balloon?
For me, it was just the fact that you mentioned you want a woman to cater, but also like a hard worker. And for me, it's like if you want, you kind of have to choose a lane. Where it's like if you want a woman that's going to be a hardworking professional, I love that. To you, she's not going to be out like only so much time a day. But you look so good, dressed nice, handsome.
Thank you.
No, she's someone that's your type. Alright, so we do have four things left to pop.
All right. First question I have. How are you from the moments of anger? Like how are you?
Let's start with your name and age and how old are you when you're at?
Hi, is it Josh?
Jock.
Jacques. I'm sorry. Hi, Jacques. I'm Layla. The question is, how am I when I'm angry? That's actually a great question. I think it's very important. When I'm angry, I like to be very intentional. Figure out, why I'm angry, what's triggering it, but also stay calm in those moments so that I can work through it. Yeah, I think it's really important to stay calm because then in moments of anger, if I'm dealing with another person, it also, I'm calm, it disarms them so they're not angry and then we have a peaceful kind of situation where we can kind of move through whatever conflict it was. So definitely just remain calm.
Okay.
Let's go on over here. Let's start with your name and age and how are you handling it?
I'm Jordan, I'm 27, and I'm definitely the type of person who I do like space when I'm angry. I would say when I was younger, like teenage years, I did struggle with handling my anger, and I feel like now, as an adult who's dealt with that, I do like to have space so that we can come and have a productive conversation.
Okay. We back. Let's go on down over here. Alright, name and age and how do you handle anger?
My name is Naya, but I go by Naya Monet, and how I handle anger is I like to allow myself to feel all my emotions and then revisit the situation and what's going on. To talk to the person, react then, and get down to the bottom of it and go from there.
Emily, you end up popping her balloon. Your name is?
Hi, my name is Candy and I'm 29.
And Candy, why did you pop your balloon?
So originally I was definitely trying to give it some time to just maybe hear a little bit more. I love your career choice. I'm an HR professional certified in the field, so I admire that you have a professional job. But I think initially just after I kind of thought about it, personality-wise, I feel like I'm a little too timid. So I'm just unsure that our personalities would match.
I would disagree. You get to know me, but that's fine.
You're not really a timid person.
I am not.
So now, is Candy someone that's your type?
Yeah, I like her. I like what she's wearing too. I like her.
Candy? Alright, so, let me have you ask these ladies another question.
Alright. Alright, if I was to talk to either of your exes, sorry, I gotta bring this up. How would they advise me on dating?
Start here. How would your exes advise him on dating you?
Okay, I think it would be different depending on who you're talking to because, there's always growth at every relationship. And so I can't even say that. So I guess my last relationship, maybe he'll say that. That's a really good question. Pushy, no little patience, pushy. Yeah, I'll say that. Because what I used to do was if I don't like something, then I will continue to bring it up, right? Instead of having patience and allowing that person to work through it and develop. And so that was something that I really had to learn, like, giving people grace, waving and, things like that. So yeah, that's my answer. What would your ex say about you?
Oh, easy. The main thing she would say, main thing, sorry, wait, I didn't expect that to be.
Yeah, it's a tough question.
You asked it and you weren't even ready to answer.
Alright, bring it.
Alright, so she would mainly say I'm a very outspoken person. I will say what's on my mind. I don't mean any harm at all. I am respectful, I get along very well if you have a mother. I don't know why moms love me. I'm very cool with the dads too, just saying. And yeah, pretty much you see what I'm hard person, so
I'm sorry.
I definitely want a family one day, the rest of the thing. And yeah, like she would definitely say, I don't think that we ended on bad terms either. We ended on pretty good terms as far as where we were both heading with life. And two, just extra bonus points on my other exes. I lived in other countries, so that's why those ended too. I left the country, so most of my relationships ended on good terms.
Yeah, so at first I was like a little hesitant because you were only listing positive things. And I'm like, that's kind of a little interesting. But, okay, what's next?
You're good. We're gonna go to the ones that popped. Alright, but if we end up popping it.
So I was really trying to hear you out. When you first, it was like three things. When you first came out, I picked up on what she said, being timid, but an unnatural environment, and I myself, so I was maybe a different setting, maybe in a different way. But what she also said down there resonated with me as well about the balance between the woman versus the hardworking woman. And if we got far enough.
I'm just trying to make sure I have the address right. And it's like it's not sharing the address of the ceremony to make sure that I'm looking at the right spaces. It's just
But the final straw was really the question. I think a better phrased question would have been like, what did you learn from your past relationship? Not how did my ex guide you into dating me? I think that's kind of intrusive and also counter as well. So.
That's right.
All right. So now is Jordan. What's his name? Is Jordan someone that you're trying?
Yes. Oh, I thought you were answering.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Someone else did pop. Oh, okay. We'll head back. Someone else did pop on that question.
I call my balloon in regards to the X question only because it's kind of hard to decipher because you get different versions of people and some people are just seasonal. So you could ask someone from my past and they could say, oh, this or that. And then you could also have somebody that has a good experience like, oh, she was the one that got away. I mean, I still have them on my phone to this day. Not saying I'm entertaining anything, but you have to see for yourself because if we're on the same exact level, we can come to an understanding and really get to know each other and be intrigued by each other. You can't really base things off of what somebody in the past says. You have to see for yourself. So that's why I'm on.
Okay, and then before he asked that you did have your balloon popped, why so?
I like the way he carries himself, and I also like his career choice. He seems like a sophisticated black man, and I love to see a black man thriving because everybody's different, and everybody's a different level of life. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate that. Keep it going.
All right, and now she's someone that you like.
Yes.
Okay. Why'd you hesitate over there?
Looks silly.
Yeah, she's goofy. But yeah, I would talk to her. I had to get to talk to her a little, like, deep to know a little more. But I think I would. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, our last hanging balloon did end up popping. Why did we pop?
I'm sorry. So I'm giving it a chance. At first I was a little weary because you did seem way too soft-spoken and I had a big personality and I feel like I don't feel like it would match. But then when you said you are outgoing, I'm like, okay, he might just be a little, shy in the environment. But looking back at it, I think even in maybe in a nicer environment, I would still want you to show up and be dominant and be, you know what I'm saying, and not feel pressured in an unnatural environment. I think I would prefer that. And also, I think that you would probably deserve a woman or want a woman that's probably drooling over you. I think you're attractive, yes, but just a little too slim for me. I like maybe 220 and up.
That's fun.
And now is she someone that's your type?
Yeah. She's holding on for me.
Oh.
That's fun.
Alright, well, unfortunately, that is all of the balloons popped. So we do thank you for coming on. Let's give it up for everybody.
It's a first experience.
Thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
My name's Antoine.
Antoine, how old are you?
35.
Okay, and what do you do?
I'm a school safety specialist. I do private protection on the side. I'm a restaurant investor. Never NBC, Horse and Vicky's. That's what we invest in addition to private protection.
Nice. And what are some things that you do for fun?
For me, play basketball, watch basketball, learn about myself. Love to go to the gym. I love to be home. A whole lot for travel. And
Mommy!
So,
What do you want?
So I feel like that's strong,
No, what is going on?
That's exactly what you want and where you're going.
David, if you don't want to eat, keep it. Go and keep your food.
Someone who was angry, all the time, who wasn't humble, who wasn't nice, who wasn't kind, and who just, I guess, don't have no motivation and desire to be better. I would say.
Okay, nice. So we don't have any pop balloons. You're doing well, Antoine. Alright, so for the first round, I am going to have you pop 2 balloons. Just off of what you've seen so far, what's not really your type, so let me hand you a pick. There you go. And then, okay, no, you're good. Do whatever you gotta do. Go ahead and pop those 2, and then I'll ask you why you're gonna pop them.
Okay.
Okay, and then 1 more. right here. We can have your name and age.
I'm Tanisha, I'm 29.
Tanisha, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I just wanted to hear him out. I feel like he has a great fit, and I liked what I heard so far, so yeah.
And now, Antoine, why did we end up popping her balloon?
Just not my type. Big on energy, so for me, I'm a no. That's pretty much it for sure.
And we did pop one more. Let's head on over here. Let's start with your name and age.
My name is Nye. Well, Naya, but I go by Nye Monet. I'm 26.
And why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I had it on pop because he's a smooth talker, and you know what I'm saying? You know, you hear green flags and you also hear red flags, but anyways, he's a smooth talker, so I was interested in listening to what I was hearing. But yeah, the dancing was touching.
And now, why did we end up popping her balloon?
My type, I'm not here to go viral from disrespecting no female, so it's just not my preference. I'm not sure as well. I was yours, so my genes is the most type. That's fine.
Feelings mutual, baby.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Let's head on back. Okay, so I'm gonna have you ask the remaining ladies a question.
Ladies, how's your mental health? Because I feel like you have to be mentally healthy to even start a friendship or relationship or anything like that.
Okay. All right, let's start here with your name and age and then
Hi. First of all, you smell amazing. Your light has been my mental health.
your name.
I'm sorry.
You can't go.
My mental health is phenomenal.
You should be there.
So when we flashlight look at me, found another wall.
Okay. You live out with her.
Daddy!
What I realized.
Daddy, mommy!
Yeah.
So it was really crucial for me to start that. I've been on it for a while, so I think I'm in phenomenal mental state. Let's go over here with your name and age and ask your first question.
You can't tell Uba.
29, and my mental health is really great.
Eh?
The gym has helped me with a lot of my mental health. Some things I am still working on daily is it's just patience. So I don't tolerate anything that's toxic or negative, simply because I'm a calm person, and I'm very spiritual. So anything that's too heavy on my soul or spirit, I just get it out of my life. So I'm not patient with anybody that's negative. But overall, my mental health is great.
Name and age and ask your question.
I'm Jordan, I'm 27, and I'm actually a licensed therapist. And I don't share that to say that you should assume that my mental health is great because of that, but I think I'm qualified to be able to answer the question. And I have good days and bad days, I made a career out of pouring in other people's cups, and sometimes that leaves yours empty. And so I am working on being more intentional about that. But a great release for me is basketball, actually. I'm a washed up retired grouper. I love the game. And so that helps me a lot. I'm very conscious of my mental health because of my profession. So
It's outstanding. I play basketball as well. I don't care if you're not dunking me though.
what position? What position?
1 to 4. Yeah.
So what did you do well?
Pass the ball, be a good leader. Good leader. I was always a leader in everything I do.
I was a point guard. I was more assistant points as well. Okay.
Our next lady, your name and age and answer this question.
My name is Candy and I'm 29. And I would say my mental health is well. I'm really glad that you brought that question. I am an affirmation girly. So I have about 20 affirmations that I go through daily and I speak to myself. And I also started a jar that I could possibly think that would happen to me throughout the year. And so that's one of the things that I would inspire my partner to do as far as making sure I'm
Okay, and we did a pop balloon, but let's start with your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hi, I'm Kendra, I'm 29. I know you're probably shocked by this. We follow each other on social media. I know you from my past episode. for me, the pop balloon was not from here. It's from how I perceive.
Keep your jobs moving and work hard to hold your whole self. Each tool for every job always.
Oh, I didn't get the kids sunscreen. Oops. I didn't realize I didn't put that in my cart. Let's see. Oh, maybe I do. I am losing my mind. I never ordered it. Oh gosh.
Same because you have a lot to do.
Yeah, I'm like,
When you want to travel like this, you forget a lot of things. When you get it, like order.
oh my god, I didn't get these. Yeah, I didn't know how to get the sunscreen. Oops. Oh goodness. Yeah, that's funny.
After I came off the episode,
Don't push her off the bed. Oh my god.
exposed the industry and so like how my partner represents me is really important. And I want someone that's like that kind of like act like you've been there before. And after we came off your episode, it was like all thirst traps. Like I just get the feeling that like you're enjoying the fact that so many women thought you were so attractive because you are on paper like chef's kiss. But I just need someone who is focused on my admiration and not everyone's admiration.
Definitely good. I get how it can be seen. It looks good to see. You know, I just love myself unconditionally. So it can make me seem like the best thing that I don't anybody seeing the left and sending the phone to my pictures and you because I think that's fun. At the end of the day, if you do aspirations, right? And you can do that, that's fine. But what's interesting about this condition
what I've seen, sometimes maybe just maybe it's big, nothing has changed. Maybe they just see something very little, be it just regarding the cobweb.
Hey, get up.
Get up. Drop off after that, and it looks like they're more sensitive. So any little thing of way you start pushing protection.
So where do we end up popping her?
I said get up. You don't listen. I need a cane, please.
So why did you have your unpopular?
So definitely there's a physical attraction. Like the tattoos. I like that you're tall, pretty buff. I see you in the gym. But yeah, I think that just his responses and the affirmations was a big thing for me. So yeah, I was just kind of like okay, let's go ahead and ask these ladies another question.
Ladies, are you happy? The reason I ask that is because I feel like before you can make somebody else happy, you have to be happy. I feel like a lot of people depend on somebody else's happiness to bring them up. And I'm not here for that. I can add to it. But what is that for you?
Cool. Next question, please.
Can I actually specify, after what you said, are you happy? You mean that in the general sense, but then you talk more so in a relationship?
Are you happy being like, are you happy enough to be in a relationship? What is happiness to you?
Okay. I would say I'm happy, but not content. And I mean that in a general sense, not in a relationship sense. So, I'm happy with where I am, I'm happy with who I am, but I'm not content. Right? I think there's always room for growth, for sure.
I feel like I'm a very happy person. I'm happy with myself. I love myself a lot. So I actually do like the fact that you love yourself the way that you do because I do want amazing. So I would definitely say I'm happy with everything where I'm at now. I would say something that would make me happier
family, or you build our family, and I nurture our family, so yeah.
Then, you wanna answer this?
That's okay. So,
Generally, I'm a happy person, bubbly, right? There are moments where, I'm not happy. Like, there's sadness or, different types of emotions. But the good thing is that I'm still able to accept myself and be content in those moments. I think that's really important because if we aren't always, content in these moments and accepting and appreciating, right, we're always going to want more. We're never going to be satisfied. So I think it's important to be, satisfied with where you are now, even if that's not where I want to be. I guess I'm here from him too, right? Yeah. What about for yourself?
I'm just as happy as being there for her right now. I like being fly out doing every day. My grandmother busy. Providing me seeing the house, seeing everything. And then seeing myself here, that makes me happy. So see how people work. I don't care if it's a friend, somebody I don't know, they're not good. That's what makes me happy. Being there for others.
Have fun, well, it's time to pop in the balloon. Let you have these three beautiful ladies so you can pop. You guys are making it hard for him. Okay, so that was really tough, but what did you end up popping hers?
It was tough. Great, great man watching me around. It wasn't for any specific reason. Usually he's looking me in my eyes like he's trying to say something for me. That's pretty much it. She's great. Man, she was great.
So when did you go and pop for him?
It smelled really good coming out, like, just lit up the room. You are very nice, well put together. I love your outfit, even though I do not prefer my name to wear. Are those jeans considered jeans? I wouldn't put on men's wear, but I know clothes are changeable. And you're left-handed, so
Go for it.
I'm from Chicago.
Yeah. I ain't changing my swag for nobody. You said, we can change that.
Yeah, well, no, I said clothes are changeable, so it means one day you can wear jeans, another day you can wear slacks, or, whatever you want. I just don't prefer men that wear jeans all the time.
No, I don't wear jeans all the time, but I appreciate it.
Of course.
All right, our two remaining ladies. Any questions for our guys? She said yes, so go to her first. Let's start.
She was.
Do you have a relationship with God?
Are you Christian or?
She gonna pop her. She do that all the time. She don't know what she want either. She's very, I don't know, she's just a certain way. Who's this? She wants to be complicated.
Any questions here? Yes, thanks. Okay, the first one is, what is something that's a flaw about you? Maybe something that you feel like you need to work on?
First, I guess you could say, if somebody needs me, on call. I'll forget about this stuff that I have. It could be finishing,
I'm gonna send her $5. I'll send her $5. Okay. Sorry for the noise. I got toddlers. I don't really hear it. I'm not really paying attention to it. It's okay.
Political views, Kamala or Trump?
I ain't gonna hold you, I'm not for none of that.
Okay.
I feel like they're gonna choose who they want. And it's not up to us to decide that.
Okay. Alright, well, it is the final round. It is time to decide which one out of these two ladies are you going to pop.
I would pop the girl in the orange.
It's a good thing, it's a good thing. Look, she's looking like, what does he mean? That's cute.
Honestly, I love the answers, I love your eye contact. You actually have me thinking over there for it. So you challenge me in a way.
Oh, my question.
Yes, I love that's pretty much it. You're great. You're amazing.
And you have
Yes. And I felt like your energy was very fun.
okay. We have to scoot on that way. We bring you on up here. Come on up, come on up. All right. Any final questions between you two before we determine this is the match?
Do you have children?
I have no children.
Regular?
In New Jersey. You have kids.
I'm nomadic, so I work fully remote and so I travel.
Currently reside.
I, right now, in Texas, but it's only for a couple more weeks. My next stop is Louisiana.
Okay. How do you feel about long distance?
I guess it would depend on the person.
So meet your own.
Absolutely. Travel.
Stop it! It's too loud.
All right, y'all. So, is it gonna be a yes for you for her? Yes. Is it a yes for you for her? We got it! I will take this mic, and you guys can go on. Oh, let's make some noise for her! Oh, look at out the way.
Don't know.
All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy.
Yeah, boys got energy. I tell you. That's good they're playing though. When they finish eating, oh my, but when they're hungry areas.
Thomas, how are you?
I work for a clean energy company as a buyer, and I'm a national guard, and I'm a partner.
And now, what are some things that you do for fun?
You know, go play sports, watch video games. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
Oh no. Pop.
And now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
They be kind, woman and guy. I prefer somebody who is going to be understanding and actually have a conversation with someone. You know, I think you should always look to understand the person rather than, have some fairy tale in your head.
Okay, got it. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
They need to be clean. And they need to be understanding, most importantly.
Okay.
And other than that, that's pretty much it.
Got it. All right. So we did get 2 pop balloons. Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping. Okay, we can start with your name and age.
Hi Thomas, my name is Candy and I'm 29.
Nice to meet you.
And Candy, why did you end up popping your balloon?
So initially, I'm not a fan of the earrings, but I, wanted to give it an opportunity to hear more about what you had to say. And I think for me, it was the video games. I'm not like big on guys playing video games, so yeah, that was it for me.
All right, now Thomas, is Candy someone that's your type?
Well, absolutely. But I mean, somebody who doesn't like my earrings or my style, I mean, really can't do nothing for it.
All right. Now we did good one over here, okay, and then we'll go back to those. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hi, my name is Kendra. I'm 29. I bought my balloon just because you look great, attractive. I appreciate it. You came here and gave effort today, but I'm just not a woman of God, so I want to make sure that you find your match in every way. So I don't think it's me.
Now she's someone that's physically your type. I know you said woman God is something up there, but
I know she's definitely my type, but at the same time, I mean, you understand what that means, so I appreciate your honesty.
appreciate it. And then let's go back to our other two. Name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hey, I'm Serena, I'm 29, and I popped my balloon because of the video game comment as well. I was waiting for you to elaborate a little bit more when she did speak on the video games, whether you played it with my man or not, but I don't prefer for my man to play video games either way.
So are video games like you play them very often, or is it every now and then?
No, I mean, kind of came out here extremely hungry, so that's kind of the reason that, it kind of came out just as short. But no, I mean, again, it's plenty of other things that just kind of came to my mind when that happened, so. But again, you are extremely beautiful, and I do like you.
Thank you.
All right, and then we take another pop. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Layla Elise, I'm 29. I popped my balloon. Well, for starters, I really love your top. I love your outfit. Your face is beautiful. You're very beautiful. But I really can't do a daily earring. Like, it's a deal breaker. And then you said something, like, you seemed like you were very stubborn on it when someone else said it. So
They're coming for that earring.
Oh, no, I understand, some, different strokes for different folks, but, if an earring is what turns you off about somebody, that kind of shows me that it's not much that you're looking for, so it's fine.
can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Like, what inspired you to get it?
Well, I have two necklaces of angels on my chest. One is for my child that didn't make it, the other one is for my daughter that did.
I'm sorry.
So other than that, the feather kind of represents just the angelness that I wear. Pretty much it.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
Or else, I do like the dress, I don't like the bottom portion, which I guess is a term, but again, you look beautiful.
So we do have two rooms left on pot. Let's go ahead and ask the questions. See if any of
He don't want none of that mess left on top.
Can you tell me what your
Let's start here with your name and age and what's your ambition?
Ambition,
Name and age.
I'm Tanisha, I'm 29. My ambition is to live the dream, and that is to basically own a house and
That's your ambition.
own a house and I'm sorry. Yeah.
That's my dream. That's the dream. That's the dream. Okay, let's go to our next lady. Your name and age and the answer to this question.
My name is Nye Monet, and I'm 26, and my ambition is to open up a spa. I'm in the beauty and wellness industry, and I love to make people feel beautiful. That's ultimately my goal and my ambition.
Ladies, any questions for him? Let's start here. We'll go back. Sorry.
Did you say you have kids?
I have a daughter.
You have a daughter? Okay.
Sorry. Kids are a deal breaker.
Yeah.
So prior to that, is he someone that is your type?
Absolutely. I think that he is pretty well spoken and he does things, so it's okay.
Is she someone that's your type?
that's the American dream is whatever you make it, so.
Let's go down over here. You had a question for him? I work with kids. How old are your kids, or how old is your child?
She's 2.
She's 2. That's a little fresh. That would be different for me. What is your comment on family life? Why do you choose to be single with your family that you live family with? You don't mind me asking. That's not a stretch. It's out of curiosity. It's not behind closed doors.
No, I understand. Mainly because you're raising a child, no matter how much you want to be with that person. If you guys are not compatible, all it's going to do is make you both angry and it's going to make a child. So I'd rather be with somebody that I love and I'm happy with, so I can reflect on the child, rather than be with someone just to hold up some sort of standard that the world puts on us. And then at the end of the day, kind of make it into a piece of shit.
That's understandable because I'm a foster parent. I'm not a biological parent. Like I said, I work with the kids. I worked with kids before, and I do. But like I said, I'm a foster parent, so I can understand that because I know personally, if I have a child, I'm allergic to latex. Okay, so if I have a child with somebody, I have a conversation with anybody person I don't want a child with. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's a big responsibility. There's some people in the world that I would make a father, but I would not make a husband. That doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? But you know what you understand what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Okay. Okay. Hopefully we can talk. Okay, any further questions?
Where you from?
I've been here for a while already. You know what it's like to put in snuff. Okay. Go on up to the front. Come on up. Why are you looking so? Get up here, girl. Stand here.
You got don't call you.
Any final questions? What would you come in to
Huh?
Yeah, I did have a question. So tell me.
Oh yeah.
That would definitely be something to in the past. I think somebody who was self-proclaimed stepfather, but he was a stepfather to someone else's kids. And it is really bad. Like I said, I'm a foster parent, and even I have friends who take in as if they're my own. Like I'll babysit them, I'll watch them, help out financially because we don't have any biological children. So I am a empath, I am a giver, but I know my limits. Okay, you gotta know your limits. That would be something new to me. I don't think I necessarily dated someone who had kids that I love. You know, so that would be something different. Like I said, I work with kids, I love kids. You're open to it. This is something new to me because before I was like, I date nobody with kids. Like I have said that before because I'm just like, scientifically, if you have kids with somebody like the women don't so much to each other. Like that's how it goes, how it seems.
Yeah, she does talk about
what the culture, how things are today in today's society. But I would be open to it if it's like mature.
I miss what he asked though. She knows you got kids, so why I don't think he's really into her.
Yeah, sure.
And I think he's trying to find a reason for her to.
Thank you, talk about you.
Yeah, I think he's looking for a reason to be like, oh yeah, see.
Feel like you're thinking real hard. What's going through your mind?
Just some of the things that she said.
Okay.
And I appreciate your willingness and openness, and I really do. And I think that's beautiful that you be willing to have a foster child, be 100% honest with you. If I'm able to have another child, which is a son, I would love to adopt a child. Because I think everybody deserves a parent. So, yeah.
Oh my God. It's pretty.
That's pretty.
No.
You tired?
Yeah.
I thought you want to sleep. I told you you could sleep.
I don't think I can. I want them to respond back to these rooms.
More about, I'm okay with this, I'm okay with that, and I'm okay with this, and they kind of seem more of a selfish desire than a.
How so? When I'm being
overall, it's more of a perception-wise, right? You've never seen it before, new experience, exactly, and it's that easy that old school would never open in the first place.
We need more temper. Or like temper.
Okay, well.
More temper in here.
Thank you.
It is a little so good on you. I'm excited. I hope so. I hope it gives what I was looking for.
Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy.
How many guys do they go through?
Hello, welcome in. I'm happy to have you. What's your name?
My name is LeBron.
LeBron, how old are you?
I'm 35.
And what do you do?
Well, what do I do? There's a lot of things. I'm a fashion designer, audio engineer, chef, most importantly, and currently working on real estate. And what else?
Now, what are some things you do for fun?
Some things I like to do for fun. I'm very adventurous, so I like to go out, hiking, sports, anything outdoors.
Okay. And what are some of your, what are some things you look for?
Some things I look for, honesty, communication, good energy. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
So
Yes, and what are some of your factors?
So my deal breakers, lack of communication, obviously, attitude, and that's one of the two final ones. Yeah, that's all it comes to.
So we taking a few pop balloons. Let's go on over there and see why you ended up popping.
I think the ladies are looking first to pop.
Layla Elise, I'm 29.
Some of them, yeah. And some of them, I think they just, the guys come out and I think they already know.
Are those your real eyes? Okay.
No, these are not my real eyes.
Okay. It's just, I think the physical attraction, the style, the dangly earring. Yeah, that's all. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I'm not everybody's cup of tea.
And is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's a beautiful lady, for sure.
Thank you, I appreciate
So it's hard to not those. I would have to say that.
Okay.
But you are beautiful.
Thank you. Let's go to our next lady over here. Your name and age.
Hey, I'm Serena, I'm 29.
How you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
And Serena, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I ended up popping because of the contacts. I'm not a big fan of men wearing color contacts at all. So, yeah.
Alright, and is Serena someone that's your type?
No.
Okay, why not?
Honestly, yes.
You don't like the locks, you just don't like the style.
I just don't like the style. The box is beautiful.
Thank you.
Let's go to our next lady over here. Your name and
Hi, my name is Hannah.
okay, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just ditto some of the things that the ladies have already said. I think it's the contacts, the earring, and yeah, those, I think just overall style.
I can respect that. That's fine. Like I said, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. That's fine.
Alright, now is Kenny someone that's your type?
I like Kenny. She's fine.
Thank you. Let's go to our next lady. Your name and age.
I'm Tanisha, I'm 29.
Tanisha, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just some of the things that the lady said as well. Just not my style and not my type.
Same thing, is she someone that's your type?
I mean, she's beautiful, but I would have to.
Is there anything specific that
No, it's just not my type.
Thank you.
But you are beautiful. Don't get it twisted.
Alright, your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hi, I'm Tina, I'm 29. I actually love the contacts. I love the creativity, and that's like up my alley. It's more just like, for me, at this age, too much passion in different directions. I think at this point, like, I'm ready to hone in on what our purpose is as like a relationship. And then I'll be able to like, understand what you love and your passion and everything. If you're kind of headed 100 miles an hour in 8 different directions, sometimes so am I. So it's going to be a real disruption. More direction.
Yeah, you did mention like 8 different careers. Do you usually always like branch off and
No,
different
those are
things?
just things that I have, and I don't do all of them.
Okay, got it.
I gotta be
No, it's not yours. I think you got this. I think you got this.
Yeah, 5 more hours.
I think you gonna get me out here more than 2. But I'll listen to it.
Yes, what we were saying over there. Yeah, it's
No, it's not you. It's just I didn't do a good blow dry. So I knew it would be like that. I think you're actually handling it very well. Ooh, I don't know what that was. Sorry. That's my daughter's cell phone.
friendship level for sure. This is a cool person.
I would agree with that for sure.
But I don't know. I personally have just like, opinion, but yes. All right. Well, that is all the balloons, unfortunately. But we do thank you for coming on. Let's go ahead and give it up for our lady.
Thank you.
Thank you everyone for tuning into this episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. If you'd like to be featured in any of our upcoming episodes, the submission form will be linked in the description box below. Make sure you go ahead and fill it out to be considered. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will catch you all next time.
When it comes to my hair, I'm very tender.
Your tender.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
When I'm parting somebody's hair, I feel like I'm feeling scared.
Yeah. No, yeah, I'm just saying my tender head. I think I took some ibuprofen.
Oh.
When I was sitting here and I'm just trying to sit here and be still.
Oh my god, I'm really sometimes I feel like crying.
Yeah, so I'm just like, let me just.
In as little as 30 minutes. For faster consultation.
Just sitting here trying to be.
You're doing good so far.
Thank you.
You are doing good.
Thank you. I'm trying.
Hope to see you again.
Yeah, I hope I found me a braider. It's hard to find people you can have, you need your Rolodex, you need your braider, you need somebody that can do if you want to do your sewing, you need to have somebody that can do your just whatever,
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Rolodex.
You just have to call.
Yeah. And it's also hard to find somebody that's not too far from the house.
Yeah. Your place from here is like 30 minutes, right?
30 minutes, yeah.
That's not bad.
So it's not bad, yeah. I didn't want to drive anything over 30 minutes. I feel like it starts to become, it's too much after that. Especially with kids, because then I got to factor all that in.
Episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love, and we have some beautiful single ladies lined up. Make some noise, ladies! Alright, so we're gonna bring out some single men one by one. Okay, and he comes out here and he's your type, he fits all of your check boxes, all that good stuff. Do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything you're not feeling about him, you just cannot see yourself dating this guy, go ahead and pop it, and then I'll go over to each of you, see where you're popping. Hopefully we get some matches, yeah? All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy. Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold this. What's your name?
Emeka.
Okay, Emeka, how old are you? 40, okay, what do you do?
I'm a bouncer at a fintech.
Very nice, okay.
beauty, which I see plentiful, you know, on the stage. I would also say an intellectually curious woman. I'm really into like an intelligent woman, someone who has other interests besides kind of the stuff that we see, you know, people being into celebrity or whatever, just something more business, something, right? So that would probably be my number 2 thing. And then Godfrey, of course, actually. So, yeah.
And now, what are some of your deal breakers when it comes to dating?
I don't know. I mean, I do know, but I'm shy to say them because I don't want people to adopt too much. But
Okay, give us at least one.
I'll give you one. Someone with just an entitled mentality. I really can't stand it. So.
Okay. All right.
I'll leave it at that.
So we still haven't got any pop balloons.
Cigarette smokers too. Yeah. No cigarettes.
So I think the ladies want to still know a little bit more about you. What do you like to do for fun?
For fun. So I like to play soccer, watch movies, play tennis. So I like to be pretty active, I like to hike, things like that outside. And then, gosh, I can't really think of anything else besides that. Yeah, I don't really go out like I used to, so, you know, just in the house. Read.
Okay. All right.
Travel.
Okay, yeah, there's one more traveling. Let's go ahead and go on over to our pop balloon and see by the end of it.
Cool.
All right, we can have your name and age.
My name is Unique. I'm 31.
And Unique, what do you do?
I'm a beautician. I do hair and makeup.
Okay, and now why did you end up popping your balloon?
Because I'm smoking. I smoke. So I'm trying to quit, but I smoke. As of right now, I'm smoking.
Nothing to it but to do it.
But that's pretty much.
All right, so then before you said that, you did have your balloon popped. Why did you?
I mean, I'm used to a certain type, and I'm honestly not something I go for. And I'm trying to step out of my comfort zone a little bit, so that's why I was still waiting to pop on the balloon.
Okay, so what's your usual type and what does it kind of fit into?
My usual type? It's hard to I'm used to like, the total opposite. Just the total opposite. I don't want to say too much, but I've been in a long-term relationship, so I don't want to, I've been kids, so too much on it, but he seems different. Very handsome.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Now, Emeka, is Unique your type?
Not necessarily. I mean, I love your hair, and I love your skin tone. The overall beauty is there for sure. But, no, but not necessarily my traditional type.
And, all right, we'll go ahead and keep that. Thank you. We did get a pop back here. All right, if we can have your name and age.
I'm Jador Styles. I'm 31.
And Jador, what do you do?
I am a marketing manager for the hottest clothing store in Arizona. Shout out to City Baby.
Oh, God. She looks, it's too much.
Health technician, and I model.
It's literally too much.
I'll be there. Those are the main things that I do.
You're probably happy that she popped the balloon.
I really did.
She looked wild.
I'm really looking for someone who like matches my fly. You know what I mean? And you're so handsome and everything. It was just that outfit. That was really good. I was like, you know, to know that you're gonna be on this show, and then I'm
so what?
That's because she's probably just, I feel like she's yellow.
Exactly. And the fact that it's, I don't know, it's just the way it was styled. It's just, I was just,
I think she just young.
Now, Emeka, is she your type?
To some degree, yeah. Yeah, to some degree, yeah.
What makes her some degree your type?
That's really good. Actually, I like flutes, but some degree.
Thank you.
How old is this episode?
Let's head on back over here. So, I'm going to now switch it on over to you. How many ladies we got left? Unfortunately, I do have to pop someone's balloon based off of, you know, looks, what you're not necessarily attracted to, what doesn't really fall into your type. So,
So let me go ahead and have you actually talk to them. Let me give it to you today.
Mine. The mistress guy join.
I'll go ahead and follow you and we'll go into a little bit
Normally, I like to join. When I do that, I like to join. Just be quiet and enjoy the go.
All right, we can have your name and age. I'm Micah and I'm 33. And Micah, what do you do? I love his style.
Yeah.
Now, Micah, why did we end up popping Micah?
Slimmer, usually, that's just where I'm at right now, so, that was kind of good.
Thank you. So you did pop one more back here. Let's go over here. If we can have your name and age. I'm Brittany, I'm 28. And Brittany, what do you do? I'm a reservation agent for airlines. And why did you have your balloon unpopped for Mecca? I think it's cute. Little smoking, nice tea. Good skin complexion. All right, now Mecca, why did you end up popping for me?
You know, I don't have the best reason. I go back to that thing I said about Slim. And also prefer darker skin. I think she has the largest skin up here. And it's not even that you're light skin, it's just, hey, she made me choose. So I had to choose.
And now we did.
Yeah, we did.
Let's go on over here. All right, if you can have your name and age. My name is Tatiana, I'm 25. Okay, Tatiana, what do you do?
Right now I'm a delivery driver for Amazon. I model on the side, I graphic design on the side too, and I'm also an aspiring actor. You need my resume?
Yeah. Why do you pop?
I feel like I'm gonna sound like such a child. You seem like you're a lot more well put together than I am right now. You seem a little bit more precise.
Yeah, she's saying the truth.
At
least, yeah, she's saying the truth, yeah.
Oh my God. I feel like you could like loosen up a little bit. You seem like
Yeah.
like you seem like you could be fun.
Yeah.
But like my fun compared to your fun.
Yeah.
Probably more. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
I don't wanna.
I love that you said that, and I know that that's how I come off, and I come off that way a bit on purpose, but you'd be surprised at how often
Yeah.
You'd be
You tell me I
surprised.
was ready to pop my balloon or something?
I mean, we'll never know. I don't know. We'll see. Where are you from, though? Because your accent is.
So I grew up in Guadalupe, Tempe area out here. But what's funny is because like I was raised by a bunch of New Yorkers.
Ah, yeah.
I'm a native Arizonan.
Interesting.
Everybody from the East Coast.
Got it. That makes sense. Okay. That's what I thought I heard. I wasn't sure.
All right. Oh, let's go over here. If you can have your name and age. So my name is Brittany also. I'm 31. Brittany, what is your counselor? And now why did you go pop your balloon? I just want to hear more about it. It looks good. I love your outfit. It's just the age you choose for. Never talked to anybody that old. I'm not saying it's bad, I don't know. But I guess just the age for me, yeah. Now, Rebecca, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay, what makes her your type?
She's petite and she's well spoken. And, she has a natural hairstyle. Yeah.
Now, have you ever gotten like the age thing before that women tell you you're a little too old for them, or?
I mean, it's happened before, but it's only because like I've approached someone that I'm not older than and they were like 22 or something like that. But not usually. No.
Yeah, thank you.
Understood.
All right. So we do still have 3 ladies left. I'm going to go ahead and have you ask these ladies a question. Just kind of help you narrow it down, see who you're more matched up with.
Is it the same question all 3?
Yes.
Okay. Partner or princess?
Let's start with previous one. If you can have your name and age.
I want some fried rice. Or some sort of rice. Do you like to cook? Me? Yeah. Yeah, I love to cook. What's your favorite? What do you like to cook? Oh, I like to cook rice. Rice, I love rice. I love pasta.
I love to cook jollof rice.
You know what's so funny? I was gonna tell you. I was gonna say when I said, "Ooh, I want some rice." I was gonna tell you. You know, this one time I made some jollof rice.
Really?
It was really. I had some people at work try it because the girl that worked that.
Where did you learn it from?
This was a long time ago. I got a recipe off the internet.
Okay.
But she was just telling me there's so many different variations of it because there's so many like different, I guess.
Like Ghana have their own.
Exactly. So she was like, mine was really, really spicy. And I forgot what she told me mine tasted more like, but it was just like, you know, I got it off the internet. So it wasn't, I don't think it was super authentic.
Yeah, that was your first attempt. People tried it again.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I tried it again, but when I cooked it, it was just me and my husband. He didn't really like it.
Okay.
He said it was too spicy though.
Or maybe you put too much spice.
Yeah, it was really spicy.
Alright. You wanna add on to that, or?
Let me just, can I ask another question?
Yeah.
Alright, second question, what is your dream for your life?
So many things.
I think she's most fitting for him.
Yeah.
One settle down. I feel like
She looks most
more mature.
And thirdly, I'm fun. Yeah. Or more.
Okay. Same question.
Where's the like a profession? I have
What's your dream for your life? I just want to make sure. Yeah.
No.
Respectful for that. And I'm also in nursing school, so I do see myself in an aesthetic nurse and with or without men take care of
I love business.
Mm-hmm. These what?
I said I love business.
This nurse?
Me.
Oh, man?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, this man?
No, I said me, myself.
Oh, you love yourself?
I love business.
Oh, business.
Yeah.
I think it's good because you can kind of make your own decisions and
Yeah.
stuff.
Make your own time.
Make it,
for your life.
yeah. And you can put things together like, you know, according to how your vision sees.
In her dream, she only mentioned career, and she didn't mention any other aspect of her life. And as much as I value my career and careers in general and making money, you know, there's more to life than that. I just, you know, so that's why I think the question itself is how they understand.
I think he's already established though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so we do have two ladies. So close. Before we have a cake, before we walk down there. Okay, we'll start here, then we'll go here.
Alright, Amanda. So in same thing, what do you think?
So I'm definitely looking for a partner, 100%. And I think a wise woman would understand that a partner for her husband, that the princess treatment or queen treatment or whatever it is you're looking for is going to follow, right? So I think that, you know, I'm a divorcee, and so I'm looking for someone who's really like a fast partner and a yeah, so that's maybe something I'm a little on guard about, maybe, and I just want to make sure, which obviously is not going to happen in 30 seconds on this thing, but I just want to know where you're at. I'm also looking, something that people mentioned that I didn't mention at the beginning, is I'm also looking for someone who's like open-minded and non-judgmental, and part of that is because of the fun I want to have, but the other part of that is just like, I like to explore ideas, and I don't like for too many things to be off limits, just because I'm a curious person. Yeah, that's all I'm curious.
I knew she was gonna say that.
From that? Yeah.
I knew she was gonna have a problem with the divorce thing.
Let's go down over here. Alright, any question for Amanda? Do you have children?
I do not.
No, the guess, she's pretty.
She is pretty.
Firm is gonna be a yes for you for him. It's a yes. It's a yes for you for her.
Sure.
We got
I think he really liked the girl in the red dress though. He done left. He really liked her.
Alright, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy.
This girl over here, like, what have I got myself into?
Philip, how old are you?
34.
34. What do you do?
I'm the assistant track coach at Arizona State.
Okay, very nice. And how do you look for a woman?
Fun, personality, just open to new things.
Alright, and now, what are some of your deal breakers when it comes to women?
Probably being closed-minded, just not willing to grow. I think that over the course of a year, in some way, you gotta just grow in some capacity.
Okay, alright. Now, Philip, what are some things that you do for fun?
I travel a lot. I was in Philly last week. I'll be in Denver next week. I like to cook, roller skate, a little bit of everything.
Okay, very cool. Alright, so we did get one popular. Alright, we can have your name and age. I'm Tatiana, I'm 25. And Tatiana, stand here. Thank you.
I said nice to meet you.
Really did not know what you said, but it's mumbled. Tatiana, why did you end up popping your balloon?
It's not that like you're ugly or nothing. I just am not attracted, honestly.
For sure.
Like you look good though. Like the suit you put that on.
Appreciate it. For sure.
And is there anything specific that makes him not for you?
I don't know. Like it's gonna sound weird to say. Okay, like the way you respect. I'm a goofy person, but you just. See, that's why I want to say.
No, I understand. I get it.
You're not ugly though. That's the thing. Like you don't look. I just.
Appreciate it.
Now, Philip, is Tatiana someone that you like?
I would have to.
If I show you this too, is it gonna change it?
No.
Oh. Let's go back over here. Alright, so we still have quite a few balloons left unpopped. So we are going to switch it on over to you for the first round. I'm going to have you eliminate 2 girls just based off of, it's really not your time. You're really go for it. So, and we're going over and pop those to you, and then I'll come after you and ask whether you're going to pop it. Just go. And one more. We have your name and age. I'm your girl Sky, I'm 31. And your red, you have your balloon unpopped. Because he looks good, he's very well put together.
Thank you.
Alright, and now, so why did we end up popping yours?
I mean, honestly, I'm pretty self really clear.
Thank you. Now, is there anything specific that is there anything specific? No. Thank you. Let's go down over here. You have your name. Hi, I'm Michael, I'm 33. Michael, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I had my balloon pop because I love his style. I love natural hair too. So, but I want to hear more about him. So, some questions to be answered. So.
Now, so you have the popping Michael.
I think just from the first impression, just not my type.
And what makes her not your type?
I typically like seeing things. Again, no offense. Look nice, and that's really good.
Thank you. Okay, so Philip, for this next round, I'm gonna have you ask the ladies questions. The questions gonna go all of them, just to kind of help you narrow it down, see if you're more matched up with.
Okay, first question. Do you have a relationship with guys?
I'm so sorry. Sneeze off on my lashes. Jeez. Do you have an iPhone charger? Yeah. May I use it? Take-
have a relationship with God.
Thank you. Oh, yeah, that. You know, she stopped in JD, you're too loud. Did they fight?
I don't. I like to study. I actually have a Quran. I have a lot of verses from my so I like to study all of them to really understand what I'm believing. So that's kind of where I'm at right now in life.
Okay.
Alright, cool. Thank you. Now we can get a pop balloon over here. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Meek.
Nice to meet you.
I'm 31. And I'm talking about the relationship with God. And I was raised in a household where I was told that I'm a God, so I really don't go to church. I'm real spiritual. That makes sense. That was why I popped. But I love the outfit. That's why I did pop. And I wanted to get to know it. And you said something about being a track coach.
Yes.
You work with kids.
Well, grown kids.
Grown kids. I got grown kids. So that's what made me like really wanted to get to know more.
Okay. Now, I will say, you know, there's a verse in the Bible that says, greater is he who's in me than he who's in the world. So God always dwells within us.
Right.
So to me, I'm not, you know, caught on like denominations as much. I grew up in a Baptist church.
Okay.
But just having some type of relationship is what's important to me.
Got it. I wouldn't say grew up in the church, but I have went to church when I was young. My mom, you know, went to the spiritual side, so she kind of gave us the choice. That makes sense?
For sure.
And so I don't have a relationship with myself. I feel like I'm a God. So I kind of think different.
Okay, understood.
Okay, so based off of those responses you got, I'm gonna have you go ahead and pop 2 of these ladies' balloons.
Got to pop 2.
Gotta pop 2.
Okay.
Alright, so why did we end up popping her?
So you had a good response, and honestly, all 4 of you pretty much said the same thing. So I don't really feel like there's a full justification on just, oh yeah, I just have to pop it, but I had to pick 2 people.
Their answers that didn't resonate with you as much, or what was it?
Honestly, I think your answer did resonate very well. So, you know, I don't have anything negative to say against that.
Alright, and now why did we end up popping her?
I mean, pretty much the same thing. I just feel that because I had, you know, it's pretty much just the same. But I feel as far as what you said, it's not quite as in line with what you said.
Yeah, I agree. It wasn't.
Alright, so we do have 2 ladies left. Ladies, do we have a question that we want to ask Philip? I think that's very cool.
Do you have kids?
No, I don't. Yes, I do.
Now, do you have kids?
I'm not kids. I do want kids, so yeah.
Okay. And where are you from again?
Ohio.
Okay. I'll give you the accent.
Yeah.
Alright, and now Brenda, do we have a question?
Yes. Where are you from originally?
I'm originally from England, and then I lived in Texas for 10 years. Okay. What part? What part of you?
I went to U of H, so downtown Houston
Okay.
was the spot. You said you were there for 10 years?
Yes. Yeah, I got my master's from Braids. Yeah.
Do you have kids?
No, no kids.
Do you have kids?
I don't have kids. I would like kids. But yours first.
For sure.
Alright, any final questions? Before you make your decision off of these ladies here?
Sure. So every day Like, what do you feel your purpose is?
I feel like my purpose is, about that. Really just getting up, doing what I want to do, and chasing all my dreams. I like to do like content creation, so like TikTok. I really been like big on that and like just trying to chase my dreams. I follow like my mentor.
He don't like that.
Do everything that's in my business.
I don't think he gonna like that. She said she do content creation, and I don't think he's gonna like that. He's not giving me that vibe.
Okay. Sure.
Good question.
He's gonna use that against her.
So a lot of times I get myself involved with communities and service. So I love when you're good acts of service. So with that being said, that pushes me to get to know somebody in depth.
You come out.
Unless we park on this side.
It does take time.
You go to meet the mechanic.
No. I want my paintbrush. Go today. Let me go.
Daddy, you going again?
You go work tomorrow, Abby.
You going again?
Well, the one we use it.
Are you going again? You going again?
Something important.
Absolutely. It's important.
Baby police.
What your passions are. And understand what type of person you are. I think it is important to stay circles. Definitely be in tune with that.
For sure. All right, thank you.
Alright, so we'll have our two ladies left here. I'm gonna have you eliminate one of them, and the other one will hopefully be your match. So, over to you. Alright, where do we end up popping hers?
So, you had a great answer. I think what resonated with me with you was vision board, because I have a vision board, and I'm very big on law of attraction, affirmation, manifestation. That
I think 'cause she was older than him.
Okay, so I have one final question. You got no further questions.
Oh, okay. So how do you handle arguments and like a relationship, like arguing and stuff like that?
So I like to listen to understand versus reply or just ignore it. So I think listening to try to figure out what the root of the problem is why I like this problem.
So, is it gonna be a yes for you for her?
Yes.
And it's a yes for you for him?
Yes.
We got a match! Alright, I'll take this mic and you guys can go on up. Yes! Alright, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Welcome in.
He's back.
Alright. If we can have your name.
That was so fast. I was not expecting that.
What's your name, sir?
Hi, my name is.
And
You don't know who I am?
how old are you?
That's not fair.
Dr. Gillip, how old are you?
I'm 39.
Okay, alright. Now, we do see you pointed out Dr. Gillip. What kind of doctor are you? What do you do?
Yeah, I'm a dentist, so actually, please forgive me for my I had to rush here, so I didn't have time to change. She's not even looking at my face. Okay, so I'm a traveling dentist. I travel up and down the West Coast, pulling teeth and placing implants for those who need it.
I think this guy just here to advertise his business.
What I look for in a woman is pretty universal.
Been on this show for like 3 times.
3 times? Yeah.
There's 3 things that every man wants. And if you do these 3 things, you can procure any man that you want. So the question that I just came up with is actually research-based, and the first thing is being useful. How can you be useful to
Not being useful. Who is he?
useful asset to the man?
He just said to be useful.
Then there is no way that he's ever going to want to get rid of you. The second thing is you have to blow his mind in the bedroom. What does that mean? That means you
He sound like, yeah, he is.
He's a preacher.
Figure out the wildest, nastiest thing that he's ever done and exceed that. Otherwise, you're gonna scare it from somewhere else. Now, the third thing, and this thing is the most important thing. It doesn't matter if you do the first two things, if you don't do this last thing, then you won't be able to keep your man, and that is respect. Always respect your man. Now, if you have any confusion as to what respect is, say to yourself, would I say this to the person who is writing my checks? Would I say this to my boss? If you wouldn't, don't say it to your man. So, I'm looking for those three things.
This man is crazy.
Have you on episode 2 of How to Win and Find Love, and also to get to know what you found out that, you know, didn't work out too much with your match or something.
Well, we decided that we wanted different things. We had a great conversation, we had dinner. I thought that she was but ultimately we decided to just be friends and just support each other along our journeys.
Okay, sounds good. So we did get a couple of pop balloons here. Let's go over to some of these ladies and see what's going on. Alright, let's start here. You can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Brenda. I'm 36.
Oh, 36.
The reason why I popped, very good looking. Well put together in the dentistry world. That's amazing. I'm sure your love language is acts of service, since you are in the dentistry world. But the way you answered that.
Actually, my love language is physical touch. And quality time. And words of affirmation.
Oh, gosh. He's nuts.
It's best that I can pop that balloon. Thank you.
Now, is Brenda someone that's your type?
No, I actually don't know enough about her to make a valid decision on that, but I love the dress. You have a gorgeous smile. I love what you done with your makeup and your hair. You know, awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Okay, thank you. Let's go over here. We can have your name and age.
I'm Jador, I'm 31.
And Jador, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Dr. Elam, it's such a tragedy because you are so handsome. I feel like you are extremely arrogant, and I feel like you're probably gonna have a hard time because you seem like the type, like a know-it-all type of guy. And sometimes you have to be careful with that because even when you know it all, you don't know it. You know, so being humble sometimes can be your best friend, even if you do know it all, even if you're very smart, very wise. You know, but just having a humble attitude, you know what I mean? You would probably be my friend. And I say that with all the respect in the world.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Who's your dentist?
Oh, God.
Not you, sweetheart. I'm just really right.
Oh, I know. I'm not your dentist.
Oh, gosh. This man is...
Let's go to your name and age. Why you ended up popping.
My name is Brittany. I'm 31, and like she said, you look really good. I like that you're a dentist, but you are getting arrogant, and it's getting toxic too. Like you want to debate all the time. Like you give me a headache. And
Give me a headache.
No, just a little bit better to be humble. So that's good. Like you look good, you're handsome, but it's getting toxic. And it's also getting like this is a joke to you. Like you just want to come on here just to say stuff to get a viral movement. I'm not feeling it.
Dr. Elam?
Yeah, I don't even really know what to say with that. I appreciate it, but I think that your feelings are valid. And if you are looking for a nuclear relationship, I probably am a red flag for you. So, you're probably right on that.
I love your honesty. Thank you. All right. We can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
I'm Nora. I'm 30. Yeah, it was just the arrogance for me. I love a man that's very confident. Like, I'm gonna toot your horn every chance I get, but I think you toot your own horn, so I don't think I would be able to accommodate that every day. Like, you tooting and I'm trying to uplift, and it would just be a roller coaster ride, like, all the time. Like, I feel like we would constantly be up here, and I like my space.
not negative, but just the energy is just very high for me.
It sounds like self-love is something that's challenging for you.
Self-love? Oh no, baby, I'm sorry.
Because if you love yourself, you wouldn't have any problem.
Oh my gosh. Just move on. Yeah, he's arrogant.
I want to be able
He's
to
so arrogant. He like, oh, you must not have self-love. Just take it and say, okay.
love myself so much that there wouldn't be room for me to love.
That sounded good, but it also didn't make very much sense because love isn't a container. Love is something that you are. So I love myself, I've worked on myself, and I understand the tools that it takes to practice self-love. And so space and time isn't really an objective field that you need to use as a barometer to see if it's possible we can love each other. It's either you love yourself and you can share that, or you're uncomfortable with it. And so I feel that you're also uncomfortable with me loving myself as much as I do. And it's coming off as arrogance.
Oh, I'm arrogant?
No, I said it's coming off as
Oh, you're
arrogance.
coming up. Yeah, you do.
So my confidence is triggering you because it's reminding you.
Just move on. Why are you battling with these women? They're exactly who you say you are. Listen to you.
Appreciating the self-love in other people, and that is a direct reflection of how you see yourself. The term is called projection. When you see me shine, it reminds you.
I thought you gave you a fair answer. Now just move on.
So can I say that I love in confidence? Self-love, health, all that in my man is very important to me. Because I don't want to date a man that does not love himself. Because then he won't love me as much. The level of love is
I'm really trying to follow.
I know, but it's okay.
But your ego won't allow you to take responsibility for your lack, and that's okay.
But I don't lack anything, okay?
Pop y'all balloons waiting, got no Dr. John. What a shame. What a shame.
Is it though? I don't know.
You said you watched the show before you got here, which means you have a preconceived indoctrination of who you think I am. So you popped the balloon until you got to know me based on what you've already seen, please.
Why are you arguing with me?
I'm not arguing with you. I'm using an inflection that is emphasizing
I can't.
you saying that I'm arguing is a direct trigger that you can't handle what I'm saying to you.
Okay, but I've been here done.
Okay, yeah, let's see what's next.
Alright, we can have your name and age and what you want to topic. My name is Tatiana. Okay, respectfully, where do I begin right now? You got a lot of dip on your chip, and I feel like the way that you coming at everybody else with like, well, who's your dentist and everything, you gonna ask me who my dentist is. And I'm not with that just yet. I'm not ready for that. I also, let me finish real quick, respectfully, I'm sorry, you know, because you interrupted everybody else, let me speak real quick. I just personally feel like you're not used to it, like, and I'm not gonna say, well, I'm Uncle Male, or whatever, like, you're not used to a dominant woman. I feel like you are, like, it's easy kind of coming to you to belittle women a little bit. I understand where you're coming from with everything that you do, and I saw the last episode, but, like, you do come off as arrogant. Confidence is cool, but, like, know the difference a little bit. What you gonna say about my tooth, bro?
Why would I want a dominant woman?
Oh, God.
There can be, you know.
Can I ask you a question? Do you give a price?
I know I'm the price.
Oh, my God.
To the men you don't want.
Okay.
When you get a man that you actually want, please believe me, we're the prize.
Okay. Nice. Your name, age, and why you ended up popping.
My name is Unique. I'm 31. And I popped, not that I disagree with how he is. I love it. I love how he is. You know, because he has confidence. There's nothing wrong with how he is. It's not what I want at the moment. Because I dealt with this kind before in a way. Not exactly just, you know, everybody's different. But I dealt with this kind before. And there's nothing wrong with how he is. I feel like right now this is not the right platform for him as far as what he's looking for, or maybe he's still trying to figure out what it is you want. I don't know. But
I know what I want.
maybe you know what you want.
I know what I want.
But obviously, it's ultimate things that he wants, that he hasn't now been receiving in one woman. You know,
I agree with you. I agree
okay,
with
there's
you.
nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with how you think, the confidence, all that. There's nothing wrong with it. You just have to find a woman that's willing to accept those things without her feeling like her life is getting done. If that makes sense.
So I have to find a woman who is strong enough to know that her life can't be done. You need that is so special.
Yeah, as far as the masculinity, like I said, it's not a gender. I feel like it's just, you know.
So being dominant.
Oh, just move on. I just would have shut up after that. I wasn't talking no more.
What's the word that she used?
I wouldn't want to say nothing else to him. He's too much.
Masculine. That is something that is not gender specific, is what you're saying?
No, I don't feel it is. I feel like I'm very dominant and masculine when I need to be. But
Can I ask you a question? What do you want?
what do I want? As like out of a partner?
Why am I here?
I want my partner to be able to live in his confidence, exactly like I are, but at the same time know exactly specifically what he wants. Because like I said, he can right now, but in a couple of months you're not gonna feel the same. Everybody changes, different levels. You know, you get what I mean?
So by that line of reasoning, people are making lifelong decisions based off of 6 months, maybe a year. So is that fair to say, will you marry me based off of me knowing you for a year and a half, even though you're going to change?
Is it fair?
Right.
It's fair based on if that person agrees with, I mean,
Maybe not fair, is it feasible?
I don't know how to answer that.
That's fine.
I
No, it's fine. It's all right. Let's go. We can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
Hi, I'm Micah, I'm 33.
My son's name.
One, I actually agree with a lot of stuff that you say. So the 3 reasons that you gave before, I agree with all 3 of those. I think you're on to that. I didn't really like how you showed up. I appreciate that you had emergency surgery. I love that.
You know, the scrubs are clean. I was wearing a white coat while I was doing it, so.
No, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But yeah, that's really the only reason, to be honest. And I think you just probably.
So if you would have seen me in the dental office, you would have been like, this guy.
I would have like a nice smile when.
But the scrubs were not doing it for me?
I just wanted to say date ready and you've been here before, so you know what's up. And having a emergency surgery is not an excuse.
You know, I failed you.
What are you doing me?
I failed you. And I'm sorry.
Okay.
Next time,
Bye.
I'll make my patience wait.
Okay, please, thank you.
Let's go back this way.
She trying to laugh it off. She like, who sent him back in here?
We weren't able to find your match today, but let's go ahead and give it up for the ladies. Thank you.
She like, come on. Don't say nothing else.
Alright, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. I'm gonna have you hold this.
Okay.
What's your name?
Zach,
Zach, how old are you?
37.
What do you do?
I'm an analyst.
And then what do you look for in a woman?
I'm looking for a woman to be her authentic self, to be at her most feminine.
Okay, alright. And now what are some of your deal breakers?
I'm not looking for anything artificial. I know this is like the BBL era. You know, there guys.
I know it's the BBL era.
Okay. Natural. What's what you're looking for? Oh, alright, cool. So we did get a pop of them. Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping. Let's start over here. Alright, you can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Brittany, I'm 31, and I popped it just because I don't want to waste time. You know, I just caught it like in that like, hey, you seem cool. I like your answers. I like the network. But I just didn't want to waste your time and waste time, so I just let it pop it.
Well, thank you.
Alright, and now is she someone that's your type?
I mean, she just said no. So.
have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
I'm Noah, I'm 30, and I'm a halfer. I got my shoes done, but the rest of me, so I don't know. That's pretty much.
Well, you look gorgeous. Thank you for the time.
And then we can get one over here as well. Your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Liz. I'm 31, and I'm popping.
That hair is a woman. Oh my God.
This hair, oh, her hair, yeah, it's gotta be heavy.
But after I got to hear more that he said about himself, I kind of was like, yeah, look at the bloom back. See more that he could be mine.
I'll take that as a yes.
Look, I don't judge by off of, personality. You are as a man. You seem cool though.
Okay, well, thank you.
Let's head back over here. Alright, if we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name is Brenda, I'm 36. Hello. The reason why I pop my balloon is for fashion sense. I want to walk with somebody who's confident enough to wear something that matches my emotions. That's all.
You're not really feeling the style.
No, I'm not, unfortunately, but good looking.
Now, is Brenda someone that's your type?
Possibly, I mean, she's gorgeous, but again, she said match her style. I didn't get it. A lot of some kind of, looks wise, I mean, everybody that is attractive, so, but it's gotta be more than that.
Absolutely. Thank you. Alright. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
I'm Jador, I'm 31. I didn't want to be shallow again, so that's why I was like giving it time. But it's, it's the fashion sense. I wasn't initially attracted to you, but then when you kept talking, my thing is when you said authenticity, that's been a really, really big one for me. I want somebody who is authentic in the person that God made them. Not what they see on TV, and you know what I'm saying? So when you said that, I was like, yeah. And I hate to seem shallow, I really do, because you seem like a great guy. But there's nothing wrong with you, you're handsome. It was just that I was like, damn, I don't think this is something. Yeah, so that's basically it. But you're very handsome, there's nothing wrong with you.
Alright, so I know you said they're all attractive up here, but is she someone that if you saw her out, like would you approach her?
No, not necessarily.
She's the one talking about people's fashion. Look at what she's wearing.
Right. She look crazy, and I don't know what year this is that she's doing this.
Just doing to be her hair. And then from there, like, I don't know what your opinion is. I'm a man, but everything is about like the whole package. And like she said, my style is her style. This is said about me. But I love the greens. I love the shades of green. You do have a lot of great takes, so I won't say that.
Thank you. Let's go over here. Okay, we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
I am Tatiana, I'm 25. You seem like the most nicest man on the planet. I do not, oh shit, oh. Okay, shoot. No, you just came off like this, like, I would not want to break your heart. Like, I would feel like such a jerk if I ever, like,
Thank you. But, I feel like no man wants to get you. You're just the nicest thing. That's like,
well, I mean, yeah, take that as a compliment because a lot of guys are jerks. I mean, like, if you're nice, that's great. Like, a lot of girls like nice guys for real, but, like, I feel like you would do better with, like, finding, you know, the nice guy trope out of that than being, like, I'm sorry.
but
Okay. And you look like schoolboy cute to me, and I really dig that. That's not a bad thing. I like both of you.
I've never heard that before. Like before I had like locks, I've heard Nelly, I've heard Real, and now Schoolboy.
Pharrell. Who told you that?
I don't get into it. I would have to show you the picture, but either way, it's like it's always somebody different, and none of the people look like each other. So I'm like, It's like I'm willing to face it, but
No, I feel you. No, I feel you, but like, yeah. You seem like you're cool though. I would not want to end up like getting in a relationship with you and then like going far and then like breaking up. That would be cool like that. Like I can see you as like a really, really like great home.
I mean, I need some female friends for that and stuff, but that would be excellent.
If it's not what I got you, bro. Like if you bro. What? Thank you. That's good to know. Alright, we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
Hi, I'm Micah, I'm 33, and you said you like figure and shape and stuff, so I just felt like it wouldn't be enough, so.
That's what you call it?
That's what you said.
Oh, I apologize if that was the main thing that you caught that I was looking for is figure and shape.
One of the things. Yeah, and then also the yeah, it is, I was just really attracted initially, so.
I'm not gonna get back on this bike, so it is what it is.
Okay, bike ride, I love that.
Yeah. You have a gorgeous smile, by the way. And I love the printed dress.
Thank you.
And the accessories. You've done an amazing job.
I appreciate that, thank you.
Yes. Well, that is all of the news. House, unfortunately, we weren't able to find you a match today, but thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, no. Listen, on a serious note, thank y'all all for coming, even the ones that were like, right off the bat. And I know maybe I didn't come looking like what y'all thought I should look like, but I can't dress. That ain't my problem. I don't care about fashion. I care more about the adventures we're gonna go on. So, I appreciate y'all's time. I'm sorry if I haven't wasted y'all's time. Y'all have a good night.
Let's give it up for him then, ladies. Thank you for coming. Okay, let's go ahead and make out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold this. What's your name?
My name is Ontario.
Ontario. How old are you?
I'm 34.
34. Okay, what do you do?
Videography, comedy, and photography.
Very nice, okay. And what do you look for in a woman?
I look for in a woman confidence and someone that's self-sufficient and has like just herself together.
Okay.
Whether it be emotionally, financially too, but emotionally sure.
Okay. And what are some of
Kids.
I'm so excited. Like 3 hours. Like
That's your only goal right there.
2 hours?
Okay.
4 hours, man.
So you get 4 hours on the balloons here. Let's go on over there.
I might need to get my sitter now and tell her. Give me 5 hours. I'm gonna say I go somewhere. 2 hours more. Yeah. 2 hours more? Yeah. Okay, so she probably not gonna know.
How many kids do you have? 5.
Yeah, how old are you?
My oldest is 8.
8. Okay, probably 8 years. You're busy.
You have 5
Not
kids.
bad, but that's good though. Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, okay, all right. Now,
Well, she should say that.
You know, she has kids and all that stuff. Is she someone that is your type?
I'll be honest. I'm not much into you. I'm either, and then that would be my other deal breakers.
Thank you. All right. You can have your name and age.
Brittany, 31.
And then you might end up popping your balloon.
Oh my gosh, I could say all this stuff back then. I'm gonna be gone. All this stuff. And my order is delayed.
But I can go, so. But that's why you have a nice smile though.
Thank you. You do too.
Thank you. Now, is Brittany someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's ready.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, your name and age.
Nora, 30. I have 1 kid. She's 10. So, I wish I could do this. And I don't want to do that.
You know what? I like that. You have a lovely smile too.
And now, prior to him making that statement, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Because I wanted to learn more about him. He's attractive. And I'm short, so tall enough. I just want to learn more.
Alright. And now, is she someone that you would approach or make sense of
arriving tomorrow, and her fan I got her is arriving tomorrow.
I'm 31.
Okay, moving on Friday.
We leaving tomorrow.
Oh,
We'll probably be gone by the time it's delivered. I had some hooks. I had this extra cup holder. We don't have to have. I don't really need those shoes, but I was gonna have them just as a backup for graduation. And then my son. Her float. I don't know how that's not gonna hold.
How is unique someone being approached?
Honestly, you know, and only command, you have a lot. I feel like I would trip up next time. Yeah, no, look good. No, it looks amazing. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm stepping outside the box. All the girls have locks.
No, it's a bunch of stuff arriving tomorrow. The beach bag I got for us is arriving tomorrow. The fans I got, because I knew it was going to be hot, are all arriving tomorrow.
so you're gonna miss them, alright?
Yeah, probably because it just says now arriving tomorrow, so it's probably not going to get there.
What's like your hobbies?
So you will talk to when?
Unless
From
it comes
Amazon?
in the, yeah. Unless it comes in the morning. Oh wait, no, if we'll be done by 2, I can leave and go get my kids from here. I don't have to have the sitter.
The ceramic of the shapes of, we're gonna make a pot out of it, right? So the artistry of.
I wanted a fan for my baby though, so that kind of, I guess I can go to like Marshall's and get a fan. If we was gonna be outside, I just wanted her to have a little fan.
Alright, what are some of your?
I don't want, and I got fans, but they all broke.
Okay, I'm Tatiana, I'm 25. My hobbies right now, I would have to say definitely graphic designing. I do a little bit of like job-wise, like I do commissions and then like just draw on the side of anything. And then recently I started getting into the studio a little bit. I'm a rapper, but I am an artist. So, anything really.
I'm getting my hair down, what's up?
This was Sam, my bad. Word.
What?
And some of my hobbies I like to
I said, I'll sit at work, this is my bad.
What are you talking about?
No, I'm finished looking at the foot nursery.
Oh, it's too late now.
I'm going to get it tomorrow.
No, I found something, but it got delayed, so hopefully it come today.
I mean, I can make tacos. I do like milk.
That's what I've been, I sent a couple to your mom, Auntie Jamie, they ain't said nothing.
But like healthier.
The first 2, cause we was running out of options. Okay.
So now, what are some of your hobbies, since you asked the ladies, I'm pretty sure they wanna know.
Some of my hobbies, I play music a lot. I'm also like a casual guy, I play video games and all that too. I work out all the time, that's another hobby. And I talk a lot of trash, that's my thing, that's like comedy. So I make like a lot of fun with all this, there's that too.
Okay, let's go on over here. Why do we end up popping? First of all, great attitude, well put together. It's the talking trash. Yeah, I like to talk trash too. So I don't think we can match up to that.
No.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right.
I don't think you guys go back and forth a little bit. No, it can be a little bit toxic. Yeah, we don't want to go there.
Yeah, I mean, communication, that's like a part of communication. I feel like talk trash kind of comes off like honesty sometimes, you know? But it depends how you say it. Oh, I'm very honest. I'm very honest.
Example?
If you ask me if the dress made you look good, I would probably say it wasn't the dress.
Thank you very much. Alright, so. We do. I feel like you're an honest person, you said that. So we do still have 2 ladies left. Ladies, do you want a question for him? Okay, let's go down over here. That is fine.
So my question is, Larry said you don't have kids, right?
I don't.
Do you want kids?
I want to just like, the older I get, maybe. No? Oh, what is that, reason why?
Yeah.
To be honest, my father wasn't around
comp. We were not able to find you a match today, but let's go ahead and give it up for ladies. Or you think I'll take it away? Alright, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy.
Tierra, one red chat, and I know I should focus on the sizzling chemistry, but all I can think about is how close that water bottle is to disaster. You can follow my mythical Sierra.
Yeah, you said you weren't expecting it to finish.
I wasn't. And then you did say I wasn't expecting the conversation to be so pleasant, but it was. So, and a treat.
Conversation is key. I feel like you definitely have longevity for the conversation. They're already with yours. And
They say you never forget your first love. I told you I want us to work together.
This group together is almost so dramatic.
I do music, motivational music, but also for me, it's not what you do, it's who you with. The same thing you're ready to do with the right person, you can make it a good time. So I'm about to.
What language do they say?
Taylor, Charlie, Huda, one of you will be going home.
Bella!
Carly, you've been dumped from the island.
So don't think about it against you, they might just want you to love.
You know what I mean? It's just, I know when.
Like, I mean, she's just so awesome.